Okay, good morning, welcome back. Thank you for watching. It's very warm already today, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on a little tour of the village, check out some of the hidden passageways and little tracks that run through the village. So we're going to start off at the house, as you can see, which is behind me. We're going to head down this little track, which is directly behind me here. Let's go. So we're going to go down, remember this, the entrance to our cellar. We're going to keep going down here. There's a barn there that's empty, bit of scrub. So quite a few of the houses are empty, but a lot of them are lived in or occupied just during the summer. But all through the village there are these little hidden away terraces, little alleyways, and a lot of little tunnels which all interconnect. We're just walking down.
Yeah.
You see underneath another terrace, another one of these vaulted cellar areas. Nice wooden gate. So as you can tell, I've got a new camera holding thing that's trying to keep it stable. They're doing quite a good job, I think. Hopefully much easier for you to watch. So now we're about to head into the first set of proper tunnels. And there are little houses hidden away in here. We can go up here, but today we're going to go over here.
Wo gehen wir eigentlich hin?
Oder spazieren raus.
Was brauche ich eigentlich?
So you can walk down here to the entrance to the village, but we're actually going to walk up here.
Hier ist sehr schön. Das ist ultra schön.
A couple of geese. More wine bottles.
Da war ich auch schon mal.
There are geese. Oh, I know the lighting isn't great here, but should be okay.
Ich sehe einen kaputten Wagen.
Here we are back out on the main road through the village. Okay, so let's walk back up towards the house. There's the house. You see the steps going up. And this here on our left is an extremely good local restaurant. They specialise in all kinds of local produce, but are mostly to do with various local mushrooms. It's been running since forever. And now we're going to walk up, so we're pretty much back where we started. Going to walk past now and keep going up. There's another passageway through there. I don't know if you can see the guardrail that connects up with where we just were onto one of those passages, but again here not such fabulous condition. As you can hear in the background, they're redoing another roof in the village, so things are happening. It's a very small village, but things are being done. Now our house is up here, and next door to our house we have this ruin that's been empty since, well, it was never really finished. It was started, I think, about 40 years ago, from what I can make out from what the neighbours have been saying. It was never finished. And ideally, if we ever finish ours and finances allow, it would be quite nice to buy it and just to join the two together. It would make a very, very large house, but I think if you plastered it white, we could get there. And the structure, it's not that old. There is some water that's coming through the roof, but I still think you could make something quite nice out of it. Who knows? So between the two houses, the road goes through this underpath here. This on the left is ours. This is that which will eventually become the end bathroom upstairs, and through this door here you get through to the wine cellar. Sorry, it's a bit noisier now with the people doing their roofs. And that window right up there is that funny little room up the ladder from the loggia. So you can see the roof was raised and redone. You can also see that the neighbours are doing theirs at the moment. So we're just going to keep walking up the road. And if you look down the side here, you'll see that's the edge of our house there as we go down through the path. So follow up the road. Sorry about the noise, but it should be okay. We come to this. I'm just going to tip some tiles. And here we are. The local swimming pool, which isn't. It was where clothes were washed. There are now fish in it to make sure that not too many mosquitoes survive. And it runs water through here all day, every day, all year round. Let me see if I can zoom out. That's better. So on wide angle you can see a little bit better what's going on. So up we come. And here we obviously have, as in every village, the church. which unfortunately is closed at the moment, so we won't be going in the church. But another time, absolutely. So this is the village square again. You can hear someone cutting their grass in the background. We have, as in most villages across France and Italy, we have a couple of monuments. This one here is to the fallen in the First World War. The one over there on the wall to the fallen in the Second World War, as is this one, which is a separate one for the fallen of the Second World War. As we head up past the church, you see the church. Now, amazingly enough, the church rings every half hour once, and every hour for the number of hours, 24 hours a day, all through the day and night, which you wouldn't get away with in most European countries. So we're still next to the church. We're going to take a little detour and go up here. I want to show you this, which is another fabulous local initiative. This was done just at the moment when we bought the house. Because we're quite far away from the local hospital, they go more tiles. They said it would be useful to have a defibrillator here. So a defibrillator was fitted here. This was sponsored only by the local residents through donations. It's plugged in, and where there is still a payphone next to it, so that you can call the emergency services even when need be. So I, for one, think that's absolutely fabulous. And the box was made by a local woodworker here in the village. I think that looks fabulous as well. So we're going to walk up another one of these hidden alleyways, which there are so many, with houses hidden everywhere. And most of them, well, a lot of them are empty and in ruin, but most of them are at least used during the summer. Even some from people who live in the nearest big town, and they just come up here for the summer to spend the summer a little bit higher up, because we are a couple of 100 meters higher than the town. You see paths up and across. This was just completely renovated. We'll be walking back down that road in a second. I'll show you where we go for aperitivos, but first, let's walk a little bit further up the village. So I just cut out there because a couple of the neighbours walking past, and we don't really need to show everyone on here. So it is warm today, but everyone is cutting grass. See these? It is idyllic up here. Really quite special. So I'm going to walk down here. See houses like this, so much possibility, little garden. You could make something very special out of that. Now, the official registration for this village on full-time residents is 57. And we have a restaurant and a bar and a little shop in the bar. But we also have a tennis club, amazingly enough, that was set up a few years ago just to try and keep people here, to try and keep people coming to the village. And people do come to the village. People come to the village for a drink. People come to the village, obviously, from quite far away for food, because it's very, very well known. But here we are. Now a lot of you will laugh when I say a tennis club, but it's for a little village. It's amazing, and it's really quite nice. So we have a playground here, which was set up for the children. so that they can play while the grown-ups play tennis. It's nice and shady. And then here we have the tennis club, which is a single court. And you just have to go to the bar and get the key and pay a couple of euros if you want to play, just to support, the minimal upkeep costs. But again, this was a plot of land that was donated by one of the villagers. Money was collected by various other villagers, and they built this sort of little place to be in the evening, have some drinks, play some tennis, and unwind. What a spectacular backdrop to a tennis court. Okay, I'm going to walk back out and we'll walk down towards the bar. So here's another monument. I don't want to get too close because a snake just disappeared up that crack. Not such a great fan of snakes. So I'm just going to show you what that is. I don't know exactly what that is, but I'm sure someone will comment and explain to us exactly what that is. Let's see if the snake is visible. No, I think he's more scared of us than we are of him. Still, not such a huge fan of snakes. Right, back down the road we go. I know I'm not talking the whole way through, but I think it's just nice and peaceful and give you a feeling of how life here really is. It moves at a great pace. There's always something to do and it always gets done, but never seems to be any major rush about it. And this fig tree that keeps dropping figs. There we are back at the start. And over here is the bar, the cooperative, where we all come on an evening, have a little aperitivo and sit out here on the street, which is very, very nice. So opposite the cooperative, we're going to head down another little alleyway. We have areas like this, and of course, Jesus Christ up there. We're going to go down here today. They all somehow, somewhere interconnect, these little alleyways, and they're very pretty. Not hugely useful if you have a car and you need to get shopping home. You get a feeling of just how this village really is. and that heads back out to the end of the village. So I'm going to turn around and head back up to the house. Okay, so we're back up at the house now, still on this little ledge in front of the front door. I do hope you enjoyed the walk around, and that it gave you a little bit of a feel of what we're living in, and how the town and the village feel. Well, the village, we haven't been to the town yet, we'll go there soon and show you the markets and things. But it is exceptionally beautiful, and there is an exceptional amount going on due to, despite the fact that almost no one officially lives here. So that was very important for us, that we weren't completely isolated. And well, there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. And now I'm going to head back in. I'm going to do some more building. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, then do like, subscribe, tell other people about it. Keep watching, because it makes it all worthwhile. And I hope to see you all very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.